We want to go now to CBS News correspondent Mark Strassman, who's in Doral, Florida, Miami-Dade County. Mark, good to see you. What are you seeing down there now that voting is in full swing?
Well, let me give you a little bit of a snapshot, Vlad and Rena. This is a overwhelmingly Hispanic precinct. This is a fire station 69 in Doral. A guy came out a couple hours ago and shouted out to no one in particular, at least no more Obama. I'm guessing that was a Trump guy, and Trump needs more guys like that, frankly, because there have been so many early votes in Florida. 2/3 of the 9 million folks expected to, in the state, expected to vote in the presidential election have already voted, and Democrats, 2.6 million voted early, Republicans, 2.5 million voted early. So the conventional wisdom here is that the day starts with Democrats a little bit ahead. Trump has ground to make up here in Florida, and clearly, without Florida, his odds of reaching the White House are according to the experts, are fairly slim. So that's what we're seeing here. There has not been much of a line all day long at this precinct, at least. And I think part of that is just because so many folks really did. I mean, a record number, the most of any states here in Florida voted early. And I think we're seeing some of that in the fact that there really aren't long lines here. And by and large, most of the people who are going to vote have already voted.
Mark, I know it's early there, but the voters that you've talked to, based on a very unscientific Mark Strassman poll out there, any indication of where it's tilting towards?
You know, no, I really wouldn't hazard a guess. I mean, look, the polls have, all the polls, including our CBS poll, have showed that the race is too close to call. And I think when you take, if you talk to, the Gutierrez family or the Johnson family coming out of here, you're basically going to get a sense of what's going on in those households. You're not really getting a sense of what's going on in the electorate at large. So, I mean, I think by and large, people here are split, people here are polarized, and people here are sick of the whole thing.
Mark, let me ask you this. There have been some reports in other states that people are, in some cases, intimidating voters. There are poll watchers, clearly, that are going to be out there throughout the course of the day. Have you seen anything like that?
Nothing like that at all. I mean, and some of those reports, Lad, have been in Florida. There have been at least 3 reports of different kinds of voter intimidation, whether they're inside the polls. In one case, there was a report of a guy who was acting up inside a polling station, was asked to leave. But I've seen nothing like that. It's been all very neighborly and collegial here. We have some folks with local campaigns who, as you often find on election day, standing out here urging voters at the last minute to vote for their folks. But there are no Trump or Clinton people here at all, and by and large, people moving in and out of here. It's all been very pleasant.
Some people are calling where you're standing, Mark, the ground zero of Florida. We're going to keep checking back with you throughout the afternoon. Our Mark Strassman. Thank you, Mark.
Okay, guys. Talk soon.